Hi everyone, Michael here from Christ of England. Today I'm going to explain to you why I am never leaving the UK. This passport here has expired. I'll put proof as a picture to the side. And I am never ever leaving the UK, and I will stay to fight for the UK, and I will die in this country if I have to. And I think most people don't understand that we are at war, whether you know it or not. We are at war against global communism and a small threat from Islam as well. And a lot of people are standing up to fight, but then leaving the country. And for some people, I understand. Like I've talked about Paul Thorpe before, and I understand part of the reason why he did it, but I believe he should stay and fight. And it's a little bit cowardly to walk away, especially when you created a movement and you're all about, yeah, we need to save the UK, but then you all of a sudden abandon it for a small reason and you get stuck at the airport for a few hours. I don't think it's really worthy of bottling it for that. But that's why I'm asking for you, if you're English or British and you want problems solved in our country, to come and join and subscribe to this channel. At the moment, you just need to subscribe to lend out your support. But one thing I think Paul Thorpe don't understand, and he's getting a lot of flack in his comments, is that people in the UK are a little bit well, they're very angry and they're very scared about the state of the country. And they're putting their hope in people like Paul Thorpe, like many, many others, like Reform and all these other people, and they expect them to fight and try and deliver as best they can. And what they don't want is people running at the first sign of trouble. That's why they don't appreciate Paul Thorpe running off to Spain. They don't appreciate when Nigel Farage starts backing down and saying, oh no, we need to befriend Islam. And, oh, well, we can't do mass migration, mass remigration or mass deportations. We can't afford weak people to back down. And that's what I'm saying. I will never back down. And as I said, I'll obviously renew my passport in case I need to go on holiday or go on business or whatever I need to do. But I will never, ever leave this country. Why would I want to leave the best country in the world? If you're English or British, we are blessed to be born in the best country in the world. You know, I've been away for a long weekend to Dorset, and it's the best country in the world. Now, going abroad is brilliant, but the beautiful scenery, I was by the beach, the weather was fantastic. I went in the local arcades. I was surrounded by mostly British people who are wonderful, wonderful people. You can't get much better than the British people. And the food was fantastic. The farmland, the green land that they want to turn into flats for illegal immigrants. We can't allow it to happen, but our country is amazing. I ended up playing cricket with the local cricket team. I went to the fantastic golf courses, went to some fantastic pubs and restaurants. And our country is amazing. We're blessed to live here, and we need to fight and protect it. And we can't have any sign of weakness. We need to appreciate what we have and fight for it, protect it, and especially for our young people coming up, and even for the good migrants who are here, and just to be a shining light to Europe and the world of how a country should be. Now, as I say, that's why I am asking for your support. And what I want you to do is unsubscribe, and if you're paying any money, stop paying money to these people and come and join the Christ of England. I'm not even asking for any money as yet. You can donate on the links below, and 100% of the money will be used for the movement. So this is not some kind of grift that a lot of YouTubers do to enrich themselves. One YouTuber I follow moved to Thailand, same age as me, 39 years old. He moved to Thailand, and then he did some things wrong, which meant he got deported, so sent back to the UK. And now he's back in the UK. He's moaning, oh, the UK is dead, it's rubbish, and he's doing the usual, going to town centres and filming all the bad stuff that's happening. And that's fine. But he's basically saying, I'm depressed, and what my plan is to do YouTube to get enough money so I can leave England again. So you're asking people, and people are supporting him on Patreon, and they're like, oh yeah, I feel for you, man, I'll support you. But why are you supporting these people who are going to abandon us? What you need to do is support people who are staying here to fight. So all these people, any grifters or people using YouTube to make money for their own self, get rid of them, unsubscribe, leave them, forget about them. Message them saying, nice channel, bro, but I'm going to the Christ of England where they're going to fight for us, not for our own selfish desires. These people don't care about the country or the British people. They only care about themselves. So they'll do YouTube, slagging off the UK, make a load of money from views, and then they'll leave us and abandon us. What I'm going to do is set up the Christ of England, and all the money we bring in will be used for you, the British people. So it's not, I'm not taking money from you for me. I'm going to go out and get money and use it for you. You know, for the most part, if you don't have much money, don't even donate. I just need small donations to get started and to build educational parts and maybe an office and build courses and do stuff to help people. So it's not for my own selfish needs. And I even have plans at some point. All these people who've been ripping off the UK, I'm going to go to them and say, well, you need to pay the tiger, pay the British people back, and you need to donate to the Christ of England so I can use that money for the British people. So all these people who are promoting all this nonsense, celebrities and rich people, and Serco and Gary Neville, all these famous celebrities who are promoting all this rubbish, I'll go to them and say, well, you need to donate because we have elderly people who can't afford to heat their house. So you're such loving people, you need to donate big money so that I can use that money and go and give it to some of our pensioners. Or I'll go to the Muslim community and say, look, you claim that there's a lot of good ones. Well, the good ones need to start donating to the Christ of England so I can set up a movement or a group that will protect our young girls from grooming gangs. So if any girl in the UK, any sign that they're being groomed, they contact the group and we will immediately send people out to sort the problem out and make sure that the young girls are protected. And if the good Muslims are as good as they say, they'll donate big money if they've got any money, because 60% of them are on benefits. But I very much doubt that's going to happen. But I'll do some Robin Hood style stuff. I'll take from the corrupt people who've ripped us off and I'll get the money back for the British people. So that's my plan. And as I say, it's early days, one step at a time. But I believe the Christ of England is where we need to focus all our attention on. And in fairness, politics, as much as I think reform are weak, we do see that they are putting pressure on the government, and the government are starting to get more tighter on migration. Whilst I don't believe they'll solve the problem, there is some benefit there. But in terms of forgetting politics, in spiritual and social and cultural movement, it all needs to come to the Christ of England. So everybody needs to come to the Christ of England, and we can be united. I don't want this channel to be debates about Christianity and, oh, are you really a Christian? I'm not a Christian. I'm a real deal man of Christ, which is way above a Christian. Just in the same way that Jesus Christ was way above the Judaic religious people, because he was a real man of Christ who knew the Father. I'm a real man of Christ who knows the Father, and I want us united. And there's no reason why a man of Christ, Christians, atheists, even the good Hindus, the good Buddhists, we can't all be united. And as long as we all donate to Christ, we all love God, we all love Christ, and we all respect Christ. And that's all that matters. And we want good for our families, our country, our people. We want to live in peace. We don't want communism or Islamism or Islam in our country. And our enemies are big and we need to be united. So forget about all the stupid arguments about, even within Christianity, denominations or the Catholic, the Orthodox. It's just nonsense. We all love Christ, we all love God, and stop silly arguments and let's fight against our real enemy. And that's the whole point of the Christ of England. So I'm asking you, as I said, subscribe to this channel, share it with as many people as you can. If you see people who are fed up with the country, go, yeah, there's this guy, Christ of England, he thinks he's got some solutions. Go and subscribe to him. Okay? Stop following all these people who just, they post crap, slop, clickbait stuff so that you click on it, get outraged, you get annoyed, but then they monetize their channel, they get a load of money out of your outrage, nobody comes up with any positivity, any solutions, and then they take your money and they'll leave and abandon our country and our people. What I'm saying is, I'm going to provide in-depth knowledge, spiritual wisdom and solutions that's going to give people hope, that's going to give people the truth of God, the love of Christ, the love of the Father, and it's going to be a positive movement where we love and support God, Christ and England and the English people and the good migrants, and we fight against our enemies, and we will win if enough people come together. But it's not up to me, I'm just one man. It's up to the English and British people. Have you got it in you? I saw a poll on Paz 49's page where 60% of people said they would leave the country. So personally, I think 60% people are cowards, and British people need to grow a set of kahunas and join the fight. And when you are born again in Christ, you follow Christ, you're as brave as a lion and never ever back down, because our body is temporary, but our spirit and our calling is eternal. And that's where we need to place our hope. For now, God bless everybody. Stay tuned and goodbye.